Check him to go to the
This
right.
fielded at the 2.
Oh, shit. Oh, I pancaked.
And bring it back to just about the 25,
He
call it the
doesn't have to
24-yard line.
He's like 3 guys down.
Bro, I haven't seen this bums like this in a long time. It's been like way too long.
Wait, what are you saying for, man?
The bums, what am I saying? The bums, the circles.
Come back.
I'm gonna come back.
Walk right.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, Moss. Oh, dude.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go the whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
But the only number when it was like if you took a knee, you were at the 20 or the 25.
Is that true? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No.
A play fake, now Cunningham. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Captain Clutch.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little
Chad,
bit
you see
extra
me,
momentum
nigga?
with
You
the
see me
score
out here?
already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And that's with Kelvin. With Kelvin. Megatron.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Cunningham looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham flushed out right. Man open, Rice. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Under pressure, and he will go down. sacked back at the 46. Ndamukong Suh. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Hey, over top.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
Swat it.
And that will be incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the...
And how about this, a fake?
Swat.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick there on the coverage.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
Hey, block there.
On first down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Past the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores, a 3-and-out. And the ball is knocked out. It's going the other way. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not only going to tip it, I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And
Well, he joined my party and he was gonna get up and all that. And he said he kind of unfreeze. I said, I'll see you. And then he said he's on DBZ.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Chop it.
Now play fake here on first down. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked out. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
He can control it slightly. Shit.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I couldn't understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15.
I don't drink milk anymore. I stopped a few years ago. Bye-bye.
You haven't drank milk in a few years?
Well, when I drink hot chocolate here and there, but I don't really drink it by itself. We don't buy it. Well, we buy it for drinks and stuff. Tony doesn't drink it? I don't drink it. Yeah. Bro, I hope we get him again. I'll be so bad for him again.
Video.
Tony, baby. Okay, Chapati is getting
short.
Carried by Sessi. I mean, it's good for him, but I'm just saying.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
9 a.m. I was on earlier. You didn't want to run. Let me see. What am I gonna? And then I hit up Chovek. I was like, forget you. I hit up Chovek. He didn't.
They kept bring like Tyreek to the right.
God. Where's Tyreek? Yeah, I don't know where Tyreek is. Oh, that's ice. What, man?
Mahomes now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I was looking for Tyreek.
Start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
I had the best truck in the world for you. It's the best Mahomes I've ever seen.
This one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
I just told you to give me 5 minutes.
Midfield down to the 45. Give him 32
and I waited 20
on the
minutes.
play.
I gave you time.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't. But it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Mahomes now to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And then you don't understand the part I found. Like we're talking about 30 rookies and 2 superstars. That's what it was.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Sacked there by Bruce Smith. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Did you see that, bro?
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays coming to the NFL.
What's the camera's still bad this whole drive. I'm still in an area view.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble on second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
The reason why you left is because your brother.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
It's one time
I can't believe these guys. I can't believe they're in the Super Bowl.
No,
they aren't. Oh. Look, it even says division.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's why I don't invest in linebackers.
Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Johnson on poke free. Football's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys in bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
That's why I do it so much.
Yeah, for your season.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
I have the first,
no gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Without my glasses on, I'm not legally allowed to fucking drive because I'm legally blind without my glasses on.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Under pressure and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Josh Allen in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
He was asking to run. I said run him too.
Hey, Caps, to bring that nigga Moss to the left.
I was like, if I run freeze later, I'll hit you up. And then he said he's going to go play DBZ.
The offense now at the line,
bring
ready
Holt
for their next drive.
to the left.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Being chased out left.
That's nice.
This will be caught by Ryan Moss. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Mahomes, he'll buy some time right.
Well, I have to fucking make sure, because sometimes this nigga will be on, like, the most keen route fucking needed, and this bitch he doesn't see. This nigga tries to block while he's on the goddamn route. Chardamuta, do you love me?
Yellow! That's a line! Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
I'ma break
Brings
your
up
fucking
2nd down.
nose.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 26 yards. yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
And then, like, Anthony and I would get sweats 2 times in a row.
But he did a
Same
great job
people
with it there.
Really good balance,
And
really
you
good
can watch
body
that on
control,
today's stream,
and how
the
about the
first
end
10
result?
minutes of
A
it.
touchdown.
You think I would fucking watch that? Hell no.
Well, it wasn't, I rewatched it myself. It was entertaining.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Because the way I blocked the guy was the best thing ever.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Because he was talking shit.
And this one caught by Travis
And he was trying
Kelce.
to sweat and all this.
They'll wind up
And then
getting 10 back as that sets him up
Blitz,
for
blitz,
3rd down.
blitz.
And then the grass lock wasn't
Nearly
jumping.
got him at first, but
And
it
then
did not. And
Ant
they'll
started
try to
stealing the
convert
ball, and then we
on
came
3rd
back. We're down like
inches.
17-8. We came back on.
A shotgun snap for Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's what happened today. And then you bailed on me, and Childick bailed on me, and this nigga bailed on me.
And make sure there's enough contact to force an
Hey,
incompletion.
Caps,
Force an
I
incompletion
can't
and
bail
force
on you
another
if I
punt.
No,
did never join.
For Chad, it doesn't matter. Like, he was like the 3rd option, because I know he didn't care
And
about it.
in their
So it
own
was the 3rd, so I didn't
territory,
really care.
needing only a few
And then I hit
inches,
up
they're going to
Tom.
line up to go for this thing on
But Caps,
4th
bro,
down.
continue to hit me up, like, cause sometimes I'm in the mood, it's just over, I'm mad.
For TK,
They are going for it. It's locked. And it's complete to Kelce. And he slips
Yeah, no,
up
I
past
get
the
it. I just knew it was
45
that
before
spot.
being
I'm
tackled.
serious.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first
And I
down,
was trying to hit
49ers.
fucking level 90. I've already tried to commit suicide twice today.
Watch your mouth.
On first down, Love. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael
bitch.
Thomas. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard
Can you just fuck
line.
that?
Well, he
You're
ran
the
free there
defensive
after the
bitch.
catch as that winds up going for 38.
I'm on the special
You're
teams.
asking me, like, no
Flushed out
fuck you're
right.
not. It says defensive
incomplete.
coordinator, not fucking
It's
special
been my
teams
observation, there's been a
coordinator.
nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has
That could
been
be
true
4
in this
people.
game.
I think you're right.
Hey,
They
get-
seem
get,
to have
Dallas
gone tendency
Cowboys
quite
in.
a bit, but only the second
That's
quarter.
supposed to be
A lot of
4
time to
people.
change things. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I don't really want 4 people.
The Niners
Bro,
on 3rd down. Just one
Bro,
for
this
3
nigga
thus
Mario,
far.
he's better
This
like,
is 3rd and
trying to
9.
run some 4s.
Here's Locke. This is caught. And he'll be taken
I know,
down, but
but
he does have
next year he
first
will.
down yardage.
Well, he
They're able to
should have
convert
known.
on 3rd
And
down,
then
and
looking
that
for 2
sets up
straight
a
weeks.
first
Like,
and
no
goal.
lit.
2
I
minutes to
played with
play,
them for a
first
little
half.
bit.
It's
Like, we were
14 to
good.
nothing.
Like, it's just I hated that. Like the nigga's voice, bro. Like, I couldn't, man.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to
His
Orlando, where
voice is
Jonathan
just fucking
Coachman will have
annoying.
highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Johnson. And
He
he'll
just
take this
fucking
into the end
anyone
zone
do
for
who
a
gets
San
more.
Francisco touchdown.
Glenn,
Chris Johnson taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
hey, pitch it.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this
And
up
then I was
past the
surprised. I
20
was like, wow,
and down
okay, Childick
at the
doesn't run anything.
22-yard
I was
line.
like, it's a bum thing. So
Hey, Caps, bring Moss to the right.
The offense back out there
Actually,
at the
bring Hill
line
to the
ready
right,
for their
Hill to the
next
right.
drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh shit, he's bringing
To
the
throw,
whole
it's
fucking.
Mahomes.
You got the
Fine
whole
time to his
squad
left.
laughing, bitch.
And that will be
Oh,
incomplete.
it's called take the
Would have been a
force.
big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Mahomes will try again on second down.
No, I'm just
going to
loft
one deep over the middle. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
No, she didn't.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. They were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted,
when I swiped up, I said grip too hard.
Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Yeah, how's that an inside?
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30.
She thought it was an insult.
On the ground, this is Johnson. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
She thought I was making fun of it, the way she read it.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second and 12, Luck. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
What am I supposed to say?
Not fucking drip too hard.
The drip was too hard. I had to say it.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Out of the gun, Luck. Open man is Michael Thomas. There goes a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Don't know what you're talking about, brother.
From the 50, it's Luck.
What is she on to say? Looking pretty ugly.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Jay,
you see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know
next time I'll say drip too
soft and worked hard to make it happen.
Because bro, I'm giving her a compliment. I give her a compliment. She thinks it's an insult.
I was drip too hard a compliment, Caps.
It's not a compliment.
Explain to me what.
The tight end Kelsey. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Understood it. It's a compliment.
But you know,
but some people are just that slow.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
I'm not interested in.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
It's not even true.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Tony screenshots Moni's picks, and he told her it was me.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now with 10th carry for Johnson.
I don't know.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
She's like, why am I influencing Tony or something like that?
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Johnson.
I was like, what?
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
And then she's like, Tony told me this. And then she said, like, whatever she told him. Whatever he told her.
3rd and 2, Luck.
And I was like,
trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Yeah.
There he goes, right
And we just walked by each other.
And he will take this
And she knew it was me, and I knew it was her.
So a dangerous pass
was me
over
and my
the middle
dad.
into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back
And
around,
I think
and they
she
can see
was
the
kind of,
quarterback
like, she was kind of embarrassed that she was with her, like, whole family and all just walking, and then she's like,
excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
fam, it was like fam, she's with the fam, and then I felt like she was kind of embarrassed.
Is if you're like a friend that you have beef with, but like your parents like each other, and like you guys see
So they
each
throw
other
the pick
like,
six, they'll
outside
get
of
another shot
like
at it
school
now
or something,
as this
and
one's
like
in
the
the
whole
air.
families, and then
And this will
No,
not be
yeah,
returnable. It's out of the back
that's
of the
what's
end
awkward
zone for a
about it. I can't
touchback.
believe I ran into her at the mall. Like, one more.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
What?
Fresh off the pick six, it's Luck.
I knew it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
I wasn't, you know what
David
happened?
Harrison
I wasn't
bringing in
gonna split them.
341 pounds of power for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
So I saw her
He's
story.
definitely one
It
of the
said
better
swipe up
linebackers at
on the
reading a
private.
play and
And
flowing
like, I
to
want
make
to
the
be on the
stop before it
private. I
turns
want to
into
see what be
something
going
big.
on there. I want to see what goes down.
This offense in desperate
Well,
need
yeah,
of a
and
conversion
then
as
I
they
was like,
come
forget
up
it.
on
I'm
third
good.
down.
Yeah, sure.
From
No,
the
I don't have
gun,
to.
here's
Well,
Luck.
what's on? There's an interesting. Like some days she'll get stuff.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
No.
Thrown back across his
I
body.
only want to watch it on the days she
Picked
just
off at
stuff
the
like
38.
slapping women's ass and stuff
And
like
it'll
that.
be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Donald Driver, the intended receiver. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
Nah.
And you could hear
If
it
it's
all
like
the
a
way
slapping
up
ass
there.
video, that's the only time I want to see it.
Everyone
One
turned to
day.
block, find a spot.
Then tell me.
And
Then
now
tell
they're
me
set up
something about
inside
them.
the red zone for their offense.
So I saw the story and I wasn't.
So after the INT,
well,
here's
I was like,
Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
no, I'm on no one's private. No,
And this
I'm
is
only
going to be
like no one's private.
intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
No,
and a
okay.
big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super
I
Bowl
don't like everyone's
for Kansas
private.
City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and
So
company. An
like,
absolute
okay,
heartbreak
so
in
what-
San
like, you know
Francisco.
the people like add you on stuff that you really don't like, but you just add them back
Yes,
to be nice.
35-31,
Oh,
I
yeah, I
believe.
thought it was for
It's
slut
I
shit.
felt like
like
most
they
of the
can't
predictions
see
I
it.
saw
I
had
thought it
the
was for,
game in
like-
the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we
Yeah, I thought it was
expected.
for like women who want to
A lot
go
of
slut. Like Moni's a slut on
down the
private,
stretch,
but in a
all
normal
by Kansas City.
person.
But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back
You know
to
what
San
happened? I
Francisco.
saw the story,
To
I'm like,
understand how they lost
I
that
saw
game.
it.
Yeah,
It
not
said-
only
it
did
said-
Kansas
it
City
just
win it, but they end up winning it by 11
says swipe up
points.
to be in something.
Didn't see that coming at all. They'll get a dozen
And then
there,
I'm
and
like-
it's a first
like, in
down,
my head, I'm thinking,
49ers.
yeah, like, I want to be on it. And then I'm like, I know if I text her, she's gonna say something
And now
about
they'll
like
tuck it
STFU,
in
something like that. Like I already
A
knew.
nifty bit of
And then I
scrambling
forget
there.
it.
12 yards,
And then I saw your
first down.
text. You said, "Hey,
So
like
on the
swipe
other
up
side
on
of
the
the
thing."
field now,
And
it's
then I
first
got
and
curious
10
and I
as
swiped
they've
up.
got things
And that's what
rolling on
happened.
this drive.
Then I got curious.
Luck's throw finding T.Y. Hilton complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
I don't know if you want me to
13 yards there and a Niner
what?
first.
Are you trying to tell him
Under
that
a minute to go
what?
in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Dallas Clark. And now it must be scooped up by the defense. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I don't think Jackson still be here today.
Never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Here's Mahomes to
What is
throw.
this, Todd?
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Mean Joe Green.
Keep the clock moving
What
to the
an
4th.
effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
It's done. Once it hits the 4th, it's done. Somebody. Bro, why does Moni hate me for
Gonna need
something
better
I didn't
protection
do?
here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm not. Hike. Oh, you're right.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Right, he's talking about one chip.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
But nobody ignores me.
Now a first down throw. Lock. And the catch made by Johnson.
Well, we still have to play the championship game and the Super Bowl.
Hey, if this is it, I'm cool. This is gonna be
run. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sideline? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Off the draw, here's Johnson.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing in the world.
My favorite's to get it.
Chris Johnson.
Or if it's like I'm spinning the wheel, like whenever I'm about to
his guys are back
completely
within a
like
single
show
score.
stuff what's grinding.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
I said run, come in, not fucking pinch shit back the bid.
Protection was great. He had time to set up
a field goal
secondary, though. They were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Hey, you know Moni's another one, like Chapati, who's gonna get
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, Cash, you got this.
They'll run on first down. Peyton.
Hey, make sure
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
You can't fumble.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
It's fine.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go.
So you can't fumble.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, nice.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
It's my offense, bitch. Hey, you got this.
Oh, what the shit? So you're going to give it to me and not cut it.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Catch, please don't be on me.
He is going to find Hill here.
Decline.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well.
No, hold on.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
I don't know.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
We're going to block. We're taking these.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Bye-bye.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
That's it for you?
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it. And victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Yes, bro. I'm at 507K right now.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to spend like 300K tomorrow.
Hey, how are you? Yeah,
opening up UL packs.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. from South Florida.
So what's
good night, everybody.
I'm looking at like 6-1. Should be.
No, I'm 2-0 in the playoffs, so I need one more and I'm in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good. Let me check mine. I think I'm 6-1. I should be 6-1, really. Let's see. Report offensive counseling. Oh, Mario. Big T.
V Cardiac.
I don't run with him. Yeah, he's not reliable.
I still do.
Yeah, okay.
I don't give a fuck if he's reliable.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
Master token.
Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big
Oh, 6-1, bro. So what does that mean? Okay, 1 out of 3.
What are you talking about?
Like I'm 6-1. So I'm asking, what does that mean? Do I need 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4?
1 out of 3.
Really? That's garbage. The Eagles 6-1.
Hey Jay, invite me, you fucking. Monkey, you go on. Capsule seal.
Zero.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him
That's 3.
man, can't ball like this, man, Lord. Past the big scam, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me, cause I blame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like.
What up, though?
Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
Give me that ish. Maybe. No, not really. Like, I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, if you have an easy 2 score, I'll come. If not, I'm good. Shit.